Hi there, this is going to be a reading for you. This is for all star signs, and if you're here, it's probably like a sign in itself that there are some messages that may be for you. So I'm going to do an entire tarot spread. I haven't even figured out which cards I'm going to use. I don't know why. I actually, do you know what? I'm going to use these ones because they're unique, they're different, and I really like them. So yeah, we'll go with these ones. Also, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase any services that I offer, all the information is also down below on my, in the description box below, also on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. There are also intention manifesting items on my website, which thousands of people have seen results with. You can check out the review section at the bottom of my website, but there's items for lots of different intentions and categories, and in those categories there are items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, ornaments, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, candles which have been restocked as well. These are handmade, hand-saged, well, they're handmade, they're hand-poured, saged, and they are plant-based, safety tested, and there's also items as well such as sage bundles, so definitely do check those out if you're interested. And let's begin. So let's have a look and see what is coming through for you. Of course, the title gives you an indication, so you don't feel like you're wasting your time and things like that. Okay, let's see. But I like to go with the flow, and speaking of the flow, we've got the star card where this woman is literally going with the flow and just being present and here and now. I think that's a very good thing, actually. I think that's going to help you in terms of something that you want to achieve, especially because of the star. Yep. Some of you have been waiting for something to happen here. And, okay. So, some of you have been waiting for contact to come your way, which I think is very interesting, and it's something I've been sensing a lot recently in the readings that I've been doing. So if you feel like you've been sort of hearing this message often, it's because we are heading, well, as I'm posting this, remember this is a timeless reading. Okay, this reading is timeless, but as I'm going into the sort of coming weeks, we are actually all heading into kind of like a Mercury retrograde. So it's very common that there's this sort of build-up that happens at this time. Although this is a timeless reading, so keep that in mind. But yeah, some of you are waiting for some contact from somebody here, very much so reflecting upon it. They're also kind of reflecting on what to say, how to go about it, and what to do. And the star really is that it's going to come to you unexpectedly when you don't expect it. So the least you sort of expect things, the better it is. And I think that actually helps tremendously. Now, the reason why is because the law of attraction works with detachment, right? The more we are kind of detached and just kind of focused on the things that we've got going on in front of us, and we just kind of let things flow, let things go. We're not like attached to the point where we need, because that can actually slow things down, because the universe works in such a way where detachment is the key. That's why, when we are able to kind of let go of things, we let go of the grip, right? Otherwise it's fear. It's like, I need this. Where does abundance come into a closed fist? It just can't get in. But when we kind of are just like, I'm going to focus on me, I'm going to do me. This is like vulnerability, but actually this really allows your abundance to come in, because there's not that sort of that grip that you have. You're not living in fear, you're living more in love, and that just kind of brings everything together. So it's really about kind of just letting things flow, focusing on things in your life. We know with the law of attraction that, when you're kind of just doing your own thing, that's usually when things come to you. When you're like really desperate for things can take more time to evolve and manifest. So I think that the star is quite important here. This is the energy in which you will be contacted. This is the energy in which this person's going to come to you. Otherwise things can get delayed a little bit. I'm not saying don't think about them. Okay, this is very important. Because if you try not to think about them and you're like, I must not think about them, you're just going to think about them 10 times more. Think here is, think about them, that's okay, but just know when it gets to a point of rumination where you can't stop, that's when you know that something internally needs to be healed. And that can also indicate that some of you, may need to kind of heal. If you're overthinking to the point where it's giving you stress, anxiety, then it's disrupting your peace, and that's when you kind of have to take more of a step back and kind of assess what's happening. And that can become emotionally unhealthy. Okay, anyways, so the Two of Cups definitely does go to show here that contact is going to come your way. How is it going to come your way? Well, pretty much with what I kind of explained here, is that it's going to happen when you least expect it. It's going to happen when you're kind of just doing your own thing, focusing on yourself, taking care of you, putting you first, and that's really when Booyakasha, the Knight of Cups. Okay, this is the energy here of that contact coming your way, something that you have literally been so patient for. So Temperance here is like, you know, patience is the virtue, and there you go, you've been super patient, but actually it's not the waiting energy that gives you this, it's the sort of doing your own thing, focusing on your own tasks. That's what actually brings this person to you. There's a spiritual energy that's tied to it, that when you're doing your own thing, people can pick up on it and they can feel that your energy is more on you than it is on them, and that spiritual loss of energy on them triggers them to come to you, which is also why they're going to contact you and how they're going to contact you, because that spiritual energy is very powerful. We've got a lot of angels here. In fact, the Two of Cups usually also has an angel as well. I'm not sure why they didn't include the angel in this particular card. It is what it is, but technically you would have 3 angels. Okay, and 3 of Pentacles, there you go, right? They now know, okay, what you have to offer. Oh, sorry, it's these cards, when I shuffle them, they're very loud. By the way, this deck also has 2 Two of Cups. I know it's really bizarre and very, very strange. Honestly, I didn't design this deck, okay? So let's just flow with what they have designed. Every deck is sometimes a little bit different, and this is one of them, because I was talking quite a bit about the Two of Cups, but there you go, okay? There's that contact and communication that is going to happen. 3 of Wands, it's going to happen, but it doesn't happen when you wait, okay? This is very, very important. So don't wait. Keep living your best life. Well, try to, you know. I know that it's not always the best and it's not always exciting, but do your best, right? I will do my best. That's an amazing thing to say to yourself. I am doing my best. Actually, that's an even better thing to say to yourself. And even to comment down below, you know, I am doing my best. Yeah, and if you claim the reading, or if you really feel like it resonates, definitely do comment down below. Also like the video as well. It really helps me out to kind of see how it makes sense with you. But yeah, Judgment here is about them really thinking about how they want to come forward and what they want to say, and that's creating a transformation here. You know, and in regards to what they will say, is that they will say, like, I think we get on really well together. I think that this could be, you know, brilliant to continue to get to know you and see where things go. So really we've got the sense here of them actually wanting to connect to you, in the sense of realizing what you bring to the table, but also them realizing what they can also give in return, which I think is actually very important too. So the King of Pentacles here shows that some good, stable contact is coming your way. Actually, you know, King of Pentacles is also Mercury energy. We've also got the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So this again is something that many of you have been thinking about a lot, okay, fantasizing about even. And even with the 6 of Pentacles, we see here that aspect here of with the scales, things being resolved, there being some solid communication. But also, we've got the 10 of Cups, which is quite interesting, because this is really about feeling happy and fulfilled in your path, having this contact, having this communication, and also feeling like they understand you, they respect you, they care about you. This is important. And then you've got the 4 of Swords, which is about peace and harmony. Very powerful as well. I say that about all the cards, but you know, I'm just kidding. I mean, your cards are amazing, actually. So there we go. 2 cards have like flipped over. All right, let me put these in my drawer. Queen of Cups. Oh yes. See, there seems to be an emotional opening because you've got a lot of water. Okay, when you have a lot of water energy, it is very, very significant. Water, 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 water. Water bearer. I don't know why. There are many things that I would like to ask the universe. Like, why is Aquarius the water bearer? It's an air sign, but a water bearer. It is what it is. You've also got Temperance, which also holds a lot of significance in terms of water. You've got the 2 cup energies here. So I'm seeing a lot of water. This means that there's an emotional opening coming towards you. A sense of, you know, really, you also then feeling peace of mind. Like, I felt this all along. I knew that there was something here. So 6 of Wands, again, is that sort of celebration energy, which is lovely, because then you know where you stand, you know what's going on, you know what's happening. Of course, I think that's really important. And you've also got, okay, the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands is interesting, because didn't I mention a planet, right? I mentioned Mercury. You've got the planets here in this particular card right there. And I think what's really, really exciting and actually really, really interesting as well is that there's just such a powerful energy here, which is very much so to do with the fact that I genuinely believe that this contact can very, very much so be in regards to needing to see you and sort of being present. So I feel like they might say, you know, let's meet up, are you free? That's the kind of communication that I'm picking up on. Now, I've got my Mercury Realms Edition 2 cards because I can't stop talking about Mercury. Actually, did you know, my birth chart is almost entirely ruled by Mercury, which I think is scary, but let's just, you know, that's why I talk a lot about Mercury. I mean, it's not the only reason. There's so many Mercury retrogrades that always come, and I feel like in pop culture as well, everyone's always talking about Mercury. I talk about all the planets, okay? I love them all equally. I feel like in the world of astrology, we talk a little less about Earth, which is kind of funny, actually, when you think about it, because Earth is the reason we are doing what we do. Okay. Actually, do you know what? Shuffle a third one out as well, because that's usually what I do. Yeah! Okay. I don't know where that one was going. Okay, right. So, I sometimes want to surprise you at your home. Yeah, they sometimes do. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to send something or even come to you. But I think that they would want to communicate with you first before they were to do that. Then we've got here, I want to see you. Did I mention that? I swear I did. That they would want to meet up with you and see you. I think I mentioned that. Let me know if I mentioned that. I know that sounds a bit stupid, like Moonlight, you just like, how do you not know if you mentioned that or not? But I think I mentioned something in relation to that where they would like want to see you or want to make some kind of plan with you. Yeah, maybe I didn't phrase it exactly that way, but it was very similar. You make me want to change for the better. Yeah, and I didn't love myself, so obviously they're taking responsibility and accountability here. But they want to see you, and I think that that's really quite significant. So contact is going to come. We know how it's going to come. It's going to come very unexpectedly when you don't expect it. But also, they take accountability, and it's not all your fault. So I guess that makes a lot of sense here as well. So yeah, this is, of course, your reading. Don't forget to, you know, like this video. If you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings. Sorry, I don't. Private services. I'm just taking a little break from the private readings at this time because I've been reading 3 years, okay? 365 days times 3 years. That's how much I was doing it. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy to even think about. I did it every single day without a single day off. Oh my god, that was crazy. So yeah, I'm taking a little break from that. But yeah, there's private services, there's intention items on my website, and of course, you know, you can check out the description box below for all of that. And I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me on that, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every single day. Take care, everyone. Bye.